It's time for Shakespeare's Coffee Break, the show where we discuss all that is best in life over coffee. Today, we have a wonderful guest, Gwendolyn from The Gwendolyn Show and the Gwendolyn Home Shopping Network. So, that's a big deal. She's going to be our very special guest today. Also, we're going to talk about wonderful, terrific things, such as dinosaurs and the banality of good. So it's going to be absolutely wonderful. I might ask some silly questions to some serious people, or even strike that and reverse it. And I'll even ask Gwendolyn something that she is currently nerding out about. Today's show is brought to you by the letter J and the number 5. Please support our sponsors. John Karnofsky at home saying, Shakespeare and Gwendolyn, best Monday ever. John from renfest.org, he knows what he's talking about. But you know what? I think it's time to get this show rolling. Absolutely. So, hello, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday to you all. Only a shade over 48 hours left. And if you know, you know. Depending if you're watching it in the afternoon, a shade under 48 hours left. And again, if you know, you know. Welcome, I am your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and I am on my coffee break. Let's start things off with a nice noisy slurp right now. That's just good internet audio, I don't care who you are. And going along with the good internet audio, with all of the success we had last week, I just want everyone to know that I love you very, very much. This is your ASMR moment of the day. You're all very magical and special people. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's start the show. Why am I doing this? I have no idea. Because I'm an idiot. I'm a professional idiot. I'm professionally English and a professional idiot. But you know what? Let's bring in our very special guest. She is the one, the only. She is the person who puts her own name into a show, meaning she's just like me. Oh my God, is she female me or am I male her? Oh my God, this is very exciting. Guys, gals, and non-binary gingerbread pals, I give you Gwendolyn from the Gwendolyn Show! Yay!
I'm here.
Hello, Gwendolyn! Oh my goodness!
Hello. You're the male me. I decided that. Yeah, that's what I decided.
That makes super ultra sense to me. So, oh my gosh. Oh, Gwendolyn from the Gwendolyn Show. First of all, I have to ask you a question. How did you come up with that amazing title of the Gwendolyn Show?
Well, I was like, I don't have any skills. Like, I don't juggle. I don't crack whips. I don't hula hoop. I don't stand on other people. So I can't be like, yeah, see? So I was like, I can't be the juggling show. Can't be the whip cracking show. But I'll always be Gwendolyn. So it was like the Gwendolyn Show. If you come to my show, you're going to see some Gwendolyn.
That makes so much sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
How long have you been in this Renaissance Festival world? Because you only came on my radar in this last year during the apocalypse. By the way, we're in month 11, people. We are in month 11.
I'm exhausted.
But how long have you been in the Renaissance Festival world?
Well, this last year would have been the fourth year of the Gwendolyn Show in its current inception. And before that, I worked with my sister on a sword fighting show called the Steel Sisters, and that was 7 years old when we stopped doing that. So I've been here for, a couple of years. I've been around. I get around, Shakespeare. I knew about you way before this year.
What?
Yep.
How? Like, you knew about like the Shakespeare that you put on a bookshelf?
No.
Which, by the way, I'm happy to take full credit for. By the way, copyright me. Or you know about this particular glorious idiot?
I knew about you specifically. I knew who you was.
Oh, really?
Specifically. Oh. Yeah. I don't remember why. But I did know.
Someone I remember, I think it was at the New York Renaissance Fair, was talking to me about you back in, I want to say 2017 or 2018. I said, "Do you know Gwendolyn?" I said, "No." They said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." Who is this Gwendolyn? Just introduce me. "Oh, I can't introduce you. She's not here." I'm like, "All right, cool." And they're like, "Yeah, you two would get along great. Like, you're both idiots." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." But then you go watch my show, and I am a professional idiot. So,
you get paid? You get paid to be an idiot? What the?
I mean, I'm a semi-pro idiot. Let me hide my wads of cash from you.
Yeah, put those away. Put those away.
It's just so very rude to have those all lying around. Is this a bag of money here?
I forgot that was here. I've got nothing. I have nothing near me.
I keep everything ridiculous nearby because I'm like, oh, that was funny that one time. I'm probably going to want to use it again.
No, so I would.
My desk is so very cluttered. It was clean for one day. One day.
I don't have a desk. I do. But it's over there. I'm not at it.
So I have to ask you. So this is not necessarily in the Gwendolyn sphere, but is very much in our Renaissance Festival sphere. And that is asking you about the Renaissance Stream Guide. Now, your other self, your non-Gwendolyn self, shall we speak, your alter ego, she went and started the Renaissance Festival Guide, the Renaissance Stream Guide, I should say, to give basically, as I like to say, the TV guide of Renaissance Festival streaming goings on, of what your favorite art performers are up to, what everyone else is up to. And that's actually how a lot of people have come over to my show, gotten a few new fans this way. And I can say the same people, a lot of people now. What said to you that you had to take that particular bull by those particular horns back in May, was it? And collating all of this together?
Well, I was like seeing all my friends pop up on Facebook to say, "Oh, we're live streaming. I was like, this is annoying. I wish there was one place where the live streams were listed and I didn't have to go to my friend Brune's page and be like, when's he streaming? And then I could just put it in one thing. Also, I had been promoting the streams of my friends on my own page, like twice a week, like Monday through Wednesday, here's a bunch of stuff happening. But I was having to do all the research myself. And I had a limited reach because I only know so many people. And so I was like, if I make a page, then hopefully it can reach further. It can get more eyes and more streams. That's my trademark. I haven't trademarked it, but that's what I say is my trademark. So don't use it. Well, you can use it, but you have to credit. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
You know what? I might use it, credit you, but then any residuals I'll just hold on to. So like, it'll be the best of all worlds for me. Like, I look like a good guy saying, you know what? Gwendolyn came up with that. More eyes on more streams. But then I'll keep all the money. I'm not going to put the money out. I'm going to collect the money in. And that's how that particular trademarking will work.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah, no, that sounds fine.
Evil for the win. Excellent.
Evil for the win all the time. Not all the time. No, that's children. I'm not a good role model. So I was like, I want to expand the reach of these live posts, or these posts for live streams that I'm doing. So why don't I create a page and then I can have people come to me as well, so I don't have to go search on everybody's page. So the idea too is that hello Adam, is that the performers or the people who are streaming, because it's not all festival performers, there's all different streams, they'll come to me, send me their information, and I just put it into a Google Calendar that's easily accessible, and then every day I schedule a post that has the rundown for that day. So I've been able to put people like you, Shakespeare, on it when I didn't know you in person, even though I knew who you were. I was able to put people like you on there, and there's some people I don't know, and there's some people who are doing stuff that's completely different than what they would do at a festival, and some people who don't perform at festivals at all. They just work at festivals. And so it is a participant stream. You don't have to be a performer to be on that stream, and you don't have to be doing your festival show to be on the stream guide. You just have to be a person who works there.
Indeed, I remember quite a few times seeing streams for vendors and artisans like, hey, I'm making my stuff right now, I want you to come in and join me. Or vendors who do live auctions or live sales that appear on that stream. So you are doing such an amazing service beyond everything you do as Gwendolyn with the Gwendolyn Show and the Gwendolyn Shopping Network, that it is just an absolutely wonderful service that you are providing. And so everyone, I want you to do this, please. First off, if you're not already following the Renaissance Stream Guide, go to that link right there on the bottom of your screen, facebook.com/Renaissance Stream Guide. Go, like, follow it, and then also buy Gwendolyn a drink, because girl is thirsty. She has been working really hard. She needs a mimosa. Go buy her a drink at coffee.com/The Gwendolyn Show. That's ko-fi.com/The Gwendolyn Show. Or if you don't feel like going through a third party, just go to PayPal directly. Her PayPal is right there as well. PayPal.me/Gwendolyn Show. Go buy this lady a drink. Seriously, she needs it. I mean, she is thirsty.
I am
go
thirsty.
Right there. Go right there. Do all the wonderful things, because it's important. And as always, of course, #suck at Derek Jacobi. Now, he knows what he did. He knows what he did. All right. So
I wasn't going to ask.
No, you don't need to, because he knows. He knows what he did. All right. So people over here in the comments, by the way, are just loving you. You have some fans. You've brought some fans with you. Jay Miller, for instance, he says, Gwendolyn has been on the fair circuit for over a decade, but she was 14 when she started. Dear sweet baby Yoda. Oh, my God.
I'm 23.
Oh, my God.
I just had my birthday last month, and I turned 23 again.
Oh, again. In that case, I am also 23, just really gray and bald.
Yes, you are. You're 23. I read somewhere that if you blow on your mug, people will think it's coffee, not wine.
I actually, so my fun thing is, people always assume at festivals that I'm drinking a beer of some sort. They're like, oh, is that beer? Is that mead? Is that ale? It's like, no, it's usually coffee, occasionally water, because sometimes I will be smart and hydrate myself at festivals, but it's usually coffee. But I have people so very trained now that it's always coffee, that the one time I had beer in here, actually it was a stout. The one time I had it in here at a festival, it was the last day of the Louisiana Renaissance Festival in 2019, which was almost my last performance day of the year. And I had a stout in here. People are like, oh, Shakespeare, what kind of coffee are you drinking? I said, I'm drinking a Guinness. And they're like, no, you're not. Like, no, yes, I am. It's a Guinness. And someone goes, can I smell it? I go, yeah, sure, because this was pre-COVID, people. So, yeah. So, oh, yeah, go ahead, smell my drink. I was like, it smells possibly Guinnessy, could be coffee. It's just like, is it a coffee porter, or is it a porter flavored coffee? I'm like, oh my God, no. And that day also happened to be my birthday, so I'm like, it's my birthday, I'm getting a drink.
Oh yeah, because your December birthday. Me too.
Yeah, Sagittarius for the win.
Capricorn.
Oh, come on, dude. It's
not my fault. It's not my fault. It's the doctor's fault.
All right, you know what? That's true. That is true. Yeah. I do blame your doctor. Yeah. So, here's the fun thing. You should do the thing I do. I have 2 birthdays every year. I'm just like the queen that way. And, she has her personal birthday and her official birthday. So my personal birthday is December 8th. Just happened. Was still in the window where you can buy me presents if you like, everyone. But also, I have the official birthday, which is actually St. George's Day, April 23rd, because that is Shakespeare's birthday. And so
So we assume.
No, it is. Because I will lump you into that suck at Derek Jacobi hashtag. I swear to God I will. I swear to God.
No, don't. I just thought there was a day, like I thought that was the agreed upon day, but it wasn't for sure.
It is the agreed upon day, and you know what? It might as well be for sure. So
yeah, no,
suck it.
I'm not.
So suck it, Derek Jacobi.
Yeah, suck it, Derek Jacobi. I'm not fighting with you. I was just trying to show off my Shakespeare knowledge.
Oh! You know what? I like you again. All right, there we go.
Okay,
see,
thank you.
we were almost enemies in my head.
We almost were, but we're not.
But we're not.
We're besties.
No. Yeah, we are besties.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh my God, this reminds me right now so much of the very first time I got to play with you, back last summer, when we were doing a green room for the Digital Ren Fair, and I don't remember if it was you hosting or me hosting. But
it was me hosting.
But it was a hot mess.
It was a hot mess. That's what you get. Shakespeare plus Gwendolyn equals hot mess of awesome.
Oh my God. We need to do an actual festival together.
We will at some point, maybe. Or we can just keep being like, we don't know each other at every festival. And then when people are like, hey, do you know Shakespeare? I'll be like, sounds familiar, but I don't think we've met. And then you can be like, when someone's like, hey, you should meet Gwendolyn, you can be like, she sounds horrible. And then we can never meet.
I like that. Yeah. Just like, no, yeah. I don't know her. I don't know.
No.
That would be so much fun. Oh, question from the audience. Phil Earhart is asking you, is there a story behind Gwendolyn's take a drink of your drink line?
Hi, Phil. Nice to see you. I just saw you yesterday. So I don't remember is the short answer. I think I just said it at one point, and then I was like, well, this is going to be a thing now. And now it's in all my shows, and it's on a pin that you can get on my Shopify store, and I help keep people hydrated. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember how it happened. I think I just said it. I was like, that makes sense. That scans. That's not what scanning is.
No, but it totally does scan. It totally does scan.
It does.
Yeah. So Gwendolyn,
that's me.
So Gwendolyn, I have another question for you, and that is first part. What is, and I understand you are deep in character right now, but what is your favorite dinosaur?
This one.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's a dinosaur. It's a card. It's an Easter card, and it's a dinosaur with bunny ears in an Easter basket, and he's 3D.
Wow, that is a bas relief dinosaur. That is spectacular. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? My mom sent it to me for Easter.
I love it. Oh my God,
me too. And it lives up here next to my Jurassic World shot glass.
Oh, there we go. I love it.
See, I do have some props near me.
This is amazing. I actually have someone who is prepared for these questions. Holy! I am mail her. Oh my God! This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Is this the most perfect episode of the show I could have, even with the glitchiness of the internet? Have I found my replacement finally? Is this the time? Is this the time where I have found that it is the one leap, that this will be my leap home? And since weirdly enough, since I'm in my home, does it just mean I just turn off the internet? Do I just go away now? All right, cool, bye.
Well, okay, bye. All right, my show now. So let's talk about dinosaurs some more. This dinosaur is made of, it's like, he's a little squishy. I wish you could feel it, but he's not hard like you'd think a dinosaur would be, or like a fossil is at all. But you know another dinosaur I like is the megalodon, because it's in a book and a movie, and it's still alive underneath the sulfur layer into the warm water. And if you swim through the sulfur layer and you create a channel of warm water that goes to the cold water, the megalodon can swim through it, and then it comes and eats people just like Jaws, but bigger. And so that's really exciting. I also like the Ankylosaurus, which I learned on another show is Ankylosaurus, and I don't remember why, but it is covered in armor. And I also like the Stegosaurus and the Triceratops and the Brachiosaurus, which is what people call the Brontosaurus, maybe, but I don't really remember. And the T-Rex because they got short little arms. And so I have a shirt that says, if you're happy, it's got a picture of a T-Rex, and it says, if you're happy and you know it, clap your because they can't reach their arms together to clap them, which is okay. You don't have to clap. You could do sign language clapping, and people will still know that you think that they're funny. So that's the rule for life.
That is amazing. You are the queen of yes and. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't stop. Get it. I will yes and your socks off of you.
Oh, and also the audience were just like, yeah, sure, Shakespeare left. That's fine. I mean, Jay Miller said, A Leap Home Now would still be a better episode than the series finale of Quantum Leap. You're not wrong. And then Bob Slidell CB said, who knew that Gwendolyn was a paleontologist in her spare time? And Janine said that dinosaur should be a bit squishy. They have some fat on them when alive.
How do you know? How does Janine know they have fat on them when they're... Does she have a dinosaur?
Either through science of creating a dinosaur right here and now in her own home lab, or time travel. Either way, science is involved. Yeah.
Hashtag science.
As David Moon says, hashtag science. Right.
See?
There.
Yeah. Hashtag science.
And
yeah.
And Janine says, here we go. The Brontosaurus was conflated with the Apatosaurus for a while. But now they are both legit dinosaurs again. Brachiosaurs are the ones that are tall in front, kind of like a giraffe. Yeah, the Brontosaurus, if I remember, was taking the Apatosaurus head and putting it onto a Diplodocus body. But then they actually found something else that worked. And they're like, yeah, you know what? Brontosaurus, everyone knows it. It's fine. Yeah, so, yeah. So
I didn't know any about that, but I'm not a vegetarian, so it doesn't matter.
No. And the Brontosaurus is a vegetarian, as is the Apatosaur. As is your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, by the way. So there we go. Cheers. Well, let's have a nice noisy slurp again. Good internet audio.
I thought, isn't there a dinosaur that has a brain in its head and a brain in its tail?
Yeah, several of them. Several of the big ones. Yeah, several of them. Yeah, I think the Brachiosaur has that. I think the Apatosaur has that. The Diplodocus has that. Possibly the Brontosaur. Yeah, it's basically serves the purpose that our brain stem does for us. All right. So for you and me and most other larger mammals and non-mammals, there is right here. So you have your brain. And then you have your brain stem, which is basically your lizard brain, all right? And that controls the rest of your body and a lot of your autonomic functions. And so those creatures are so very large that they need an extra brain down at the tail end. So basically the brain stem is effectively all the way down here at the hindquarters because there's just so much dino to move, and it's pretty fantabulous. Janine Rinker, though, is going to correct me on all of this wonderful science that I was just bringing out right here. So she says, sorry to burst your bubble on this one. It's just a nerve plexus in the tail, large bunch of nerves to control the tail, but no independent thought back there. I didn't say it was independent thought, Janine. I said it was basically the equivalent of what was it? The brainstem back there. So it's not independent thought. It's just, it's just like your basal thing. Janine, I said it in a good enough definition that a 3-year-old would understand me. Why'd you have to go and complicate it? Why'd you have to make me look bad on my own show, Janine? Why'd you have to go do that? I have a guest here. I have Gwendolyn here, and now she's embarrassed for me. She's like, Shakespeare's so dumb. Oh, Janine needs to just come in and host this show, and that is what's going to happen here. Johnny, why are you laughing at this? This is not funny. No. You know what? Gwendolyn's the host again. I'm out.
Janine, dear Janine, now that Shakespeare's left, I can tell you my true feelings for you. I think I'm a little in love with you for your diner knowledge. I don't know what a plexus is, but that's okay. So thank you for sharing with us your dinosaur knowledge. You have way more dinosaur knowledge than I do, but that's okay because I am not a genealogist, so it doesn't matter. But I like science. Everyone take a drink of your drink. And you know what else I got over here is this thing. And it's a tree that was supposed to be really big, but I got it on the internet from China and it came like this. It lights up, but you can't really see it. And then you can't replace the battery. So when it stops lighting up, I throw it out. Or I find an alternate use for it. I could make myself a unicorn. I could make myself a unicorn. Hey, so that's my alternate use for that. Okay, he's not back yet. All right. Also, you know what I got up here? Nope, none of those things. I have, this is what I got. This is kind of like a dinosaur, but it's a dragon. And I got this from a place, and it's a dragon on a rock, and it's little, and it's made of pewter. Kathy, you're just in time. You haven't missed anything. We're talking about dinosaurs because I had this card, and I was ready, and he's back. Hi.
Hey, I'm back. All right. Just like Kathy. Kathy's joining in late. She's on a lunch break, and I'm back. So it's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
We weren't doing anything. We were just waiting for you to come back.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. No, you know what? I realized I was acting a bit overly emotional, and that's cool. And that's cool because I'm a man, and we get overly emotional sometimes. We we act as opposed to think and internalize and say, you know what, is that meant as an insult? And you're like, no, it wasn't meant as an insult. That was just a person explaining things to you. But me, the very emotional male of the species, I'm like, smash. And so Shakespeare left. Shakespeare pieced out. And that is what happened. But Janine is a brilliant scientific thinking lady. So thank you, Janine. I appreciate all of it. So yeah. Love you too,
Hi,
Gabrielle Jezebel.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you here. Yes, absolutely. Mutual friend. How do you know Gabby from the Graces?
I know Gabby from before the Graces.
Oh.
I know Gabby from King Richard's Fair a long time ago.
Oh.
When I was 22.
When you were 22, before you turned 23. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's math.
Oh,
yeah.
Very,
No,
yeah.
we have a ton of mutual friends because I did King Richard's one year, and I know everybody from New York and Connecticut, and I know TJ obviously from New Jersey. So I know all the people you know.
You know all the people I know, and I feel like I know a bunch of the people you know as well. So
no,
it's
you don't.
I don't. Oh.
I'm joking. You do.
Oh, okay, cool. Because that just put me back in mind to when I was 23 and had no friends. So.
Oh, that was middle school and high school for me.
Oh no, it started there, and then continued,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I was, you couldn't pay. You said I can be 23 again if I'd like to. No, you couldn't pay me to be 23 again. Oh my god, no. I was a freaking idiot. Oh my god, I was like so many other pardon it, like so many other white boys. At 23. I was overly argumentative, actually nice guy who would fly off the handle at people, and I was a little a-hole. Honest to God, I was an idiot, and then I got my act together and turned 24.
Literally.
The act actually started a couple of years later. About 3 years. Yeah, the act started about 3 years later. When I was about 25 or 26 when I started it. And
two things. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. All you.
First thing, you're not glitchy for me anymore, and that's very exciting.
It's very exciting. Yes, the internet decided to behave itself.
Yeah, finally. Second thing is when I was 23, forget it, but I don't want to go back there either because I was teaching middle school in New York City and I did not like it. So who's the idiot now?
No, you teaching middle school in New York City, that is a very that's a hero move right there. I mean, teaching middle school in any area, let alone one of the most just I will punch you in the face as soon as look at you areas of the country. I mean, that well done, you. Well done. I mean, I would fear teaching middle school in Gary, Indiana. I mean, it's just like, scared. Now, that being said, I like performing in middle schools because I'm only with you for an hour or two at a time. And then I leave. And you become someone else's problem. So I enjoy that a lot. Oh, Frankie is here. He's watching. Good morning, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
I'm assuming he's saying facts because Frankie, I know, is from New York as well. And he said facts about New York City. Well done. Bob Slidell CB wants to know, what subject, Gwendolyn, did you teach?
I taught middle school band, beginner band.
God.
And it was a program. So in my middle school, you started taking band, you started your instrument fourth or fifth grade. But in the school I taught at, they started their instrument in sixth grade, but they didn't have like I taught in the Bronx. And they didn't have instruments at home, and they didn't have like lessons that you left class for with a group of small people. No, it was a full 30-something person sixth grade homeroom, and I had to decide who played what instrument, assign them, and then teach them from the beginning. And then I had 7th and 8th graders in I had 7th grade, an actual band that was like 40 kids, and an 8th grade actual band that was like 40 kids, and then they would play concerts together. But it was middle school. It's beginner middle school band. And then I stopped doing that because I don't like kids. Nope. No children's. I broke Shakespeare, you guys. Do I win? Everyone take a drink of your drink. Nope, I don't like children. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any of my own, but I don't like them. But I'll hold a baby.
Yeah.
And give them back. I don't keep them.
The thing is, I very much agree with you on that. Yeah. I will hold a baby. I mean, people love to hand me babies. I'm like, why?
That's weird. I wouldn't hand you a baby.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're a true friend.
Thank you. I got your back.
Thank you. Oh.
I made it a game. Do you want to know a thing? I made it a game. Holding babies is good luck for my show. At the Maryland Renaissance Festival, there was like a child sitting at the edge of my stage, and the stage is like, 6-7 inches off the ground. So they're sitting on the ground, leaning on the stage, and I was doing the pre-show talk to the audience. I just kept getting distracted by this baby because it was just looking at me like, And I was like, what is this baby? It was so cute. And I went and I think their parents picked it up, and then I was like, can I hold it? And they were like, sure. And I was like, you clearly don't know anything about me. So I held the baby, and it was adorable. And then I had an amazing show. I gave the baby back. I didn't hold the baby the whole show. That's ridiculous. I gave the baby back, and I had an amazing show. So the next show, I told the audience what happened, and I was like, someone give me a baby. And someone gave me a baby, and I held it, and I had another good show. So now there's an album on Facebook, on my pictures on Facebook, of me holding other people's babies. It's pretty great.
My God. Yeah, the amount of babies I've been handed willingly, it is shocking. And at my stage at the New York Renaissance Fair, which again, just like that, is about only 6-8 inches off the ground. Little kids love to be running across it all the time. And I'll be doing the show, and kid just runs across. And my ADD, I'm like, okay, cool, there's a kid. All right, hey, what's going on? There was one show, I think Frankie might have even been there. I think we might have been doing Macbeth, where this kid just comes up, just toddles up onto the stage. I'm doing a thing. This kid is there. And so I just stopped to show him, like, hey, how you doing? And the kid just looking at me. And I'm like, so, what's your story? And they're just looking at me. They're not talking. And so I was like, you enjoying the show? All right. So you want to go back to your seat? And so and the entire audience was loving this. Just Shakespeare being flummoxed by a child. Finally, I just picked the kid up and started using the child as a weapon.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, yeah. The parents are totally fine with it. So this is from my Romeo and Juliet, the Flying Implement of Doom edition. I say to the kid, hi, have you ever been a flying implement of doom before? The kid always goes, no. And I say, well, I bet your mum and dad would disagree. That is a funny joke because children are always destructive. Now, I say, so here's what you do. Put your hands like this and put them over your head. Bend over at the waist. Go ahead. You can do this part, Gwen. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
and then you stab people in the belly. All right. And so when they are then so now you are the flying implement of doom. And I get the audience to yell that with me every single time I say it. And it's go clinky, 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 and then you stab and all that. So even though this was Macbeth Death by Fluffy Kittens, where I throw fluffy kittens at people for they are loved to death. Yeah, see, my stuff is just already ready to go. Like I was saying, like my desk area is not clean. I was using this small child at this show who just invaded the stage as a weapon. And I think I murdered the parents. I go, this is what you get for interrupting my show. And the kid is laughing, and the audience is laughing, and the child, it was like a year and a half. She may or may not have kicked her dad in the head. It's fine. It's good.
Fine.
It's good. It's fine. Yeah.
Not like it never happened before.
No.
And or he didn't deserve it.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Frankie says that was at Connecticut instead, which again, my stage is not very high off the ground. So yeah, usually. So, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Gwendolyn, before we only have a few minutes left on the show. Oh. So let's talk about the various streams that you yourself do. Of course, streams that are available to find if you're wondering where they go. Make sure you go follow her up, facebook.com/Gwendolyn Show. Go like and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. youtube.com/Gwendolyn Show. Twitch.tv/Gwendolyn Show. And if you subscribe, you get points, and she gets tenths of cents. Yes. But of course, you can find out where all of the streams are happening at facebook.com/Renaissance Stream Guide. And of course, buy her a drink. I have that scrolling across the bottom. Go to coffee.com/The Gwendolyn Show and buy that lady a mimosa. Do it. But Gwendolyn, when and where can people find you with your various streams and shows?
Oh, all right. So my most regular stream is on Twitch on Sunday evenings at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's called Storytime with Gwendolyn After Dark. And I read a pulp fiction story, vintage pulp fiction story, and we drink and we talk about stuff. And it's on Twitch. So if you want to engage in the chat, you have to have an account, but it's easy to sign up. But if you just want to watch, you don't have to sign up. And yesterday we read a story from Astounding Science Fiction from 1959, and it was ridiculous and awesome. And it happened in space. And also a newer stream that I've started is Gwendolyn's Home Shopping Network. And it is basically like QVC done by Gwendolyn if you ordered it on Wish. And so I highlight some different artisans. I've had 4 episodes so far. Those stream live on my Facebook page. So the past episodes are on Facebook, Gwendolyn's Home Shopping Network. And I don't know when the next one is, because it depends on the artisans I have. But if you know an artisan who's a festival artisan that might want to be on that, have them send me a Facebook message at facebook.com/Gwendolyn Show. I also semi-regularly do a live advice stream also on Facebook in which you ask questions and I give advice answers. I don't promise that they're going to make sense or you're going to be informed or learn anything, but we can try or not try. But there's drinking, so everyone take a drink of your drink. I also am involved with, see, we know that Shakespeare's drinking even when we can't see him because we can hear him. It's like he never leaves. See? I told you.
I've been with you here the entire time, Gwendolyn.
I know,
I am in your heart.
That's what I was going to say. I feel it in my heart. I also work with the Digital Ren Fair, facebook.com/Digital Ren Fair, fair with an E, and we do a whole bunch of stuff with them. They have a main stage show every month and a talk show called Ren Talks that I'm a part of and stuff like that. So go like that page as well. And I've got a bunch of other ideas that may or may not happen, but I don't want to say them out loud because then they might not happen.
Or someone else will steal it, yeah.
Also, yes.
Oh, my goodness gracious, Gwendolyn, it is such a delight to have you here. Here's the thing I am going to say out loud, because this is just me spitballing. You and I should do some sort of a weekly show together.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I'm easy. Right. I mean, yeah. broke Shakespeare again. I win. Everyone take a drink of your drink.
Why did I not make that a hashtag for you? Oh my god. Take a drink of your drink. All right, here, Gwendolyn, go live real quick. Take the center stage.
Okay, so I don't remember. Oh, take the center stage. That's what he said. You know what I've got over here on this shelf is this teacup, but you know it's not a regular size teacup. It's teeny. Look how big it is. It's the size of you could put over your nose, as opposed to regular size teacup, which is right here, and that's a bigger size teacup. So you put it here over my whole half of my face, makes me sound cool. And also, you know what I like and what my favorite is The Little Mermaid. I just happen to have her right here. Now it's just show and tell with Gwendolyn, but I'm not mad about that. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing I got. It's super cool. It lights up. You can't see it really good, but it's a ball that lights up. It's got a little switch. It doesn't have a timer on it though, because you know, like when you have the lights and twinkle lights and stuff, if they have a timer, that's the best, because then you just set it and forget it. Also, there's pirate here, and I've got a tennis ball that I don't use for tennis because I don't know how to sports except for hockey, but they don't use balls in hockey, which is why I like it. But this is a tennis ball that just sits over here sometimes. And remember this thing? Remember this? This is my Christmas tree that I got from the internet from China, and it did not come out as I thought. But remember, I'm going to make it into a horn, and I can have a light up. I'm a fancy unicorn. So there's that. That's the science.
Can I get involved in this real quick too?
Yeah.
All right. So
I got 2 of these. I'll send you. Okay, go.
All right,
I'm ready.
Over here, I have an Indiana Jones Mickey Mouse. Now, you can only get this at one specific part of the Magic Kingdom, all right? So, of Walt Disney World, rather. So you can get this at the kiosk right outside the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular at Hollywood Studios. And this is just wonderful. I mean, because he has the bag. He even has the little holster for the gun, where, you know, it's just like the sword fighter is like, ah, and then he just goes bang. Yeah, so yeah, he's that. And then this is my Indiana Jones hat from the second movie. This is from Temple of Doom. All right, there we go. All right, yeah. I have a wooden sword here. Oh, this is a Shakespeare little like almost like a very Renfair little puppety thing I was given. Like I'm a jester. Oh, but it's Shakespeare, so it's creepy. All right. This is a Shakespeare bobblehead I was given. This is, oh my god, this one's amazing. This is a Shakespeare Funko Pop that was made of me.
Aww.
Yeah, apparently at the San Diego Comic-Con they have a build your own Funko Pop thing that you can do. And a fan had a photo of me, so that's why the costume is red right there. And they just did me, and I thought that was amazing. This is a Shakespeare rubber duck. I know. And we also have I'm not sure if you can see how well you can see it back here. This fun little creepy doll with the button eyes, like in Coraline. That is a Shakespeare doll that was made of me wearing my normal Renfair costume. And that's yeah, it was made by a fan. He's a little creepy. He's gone with me to a few shows and just sits on stage, and people are like, I'm slightly creeped out. I'm like, good.
That's how you should use him.
Yes.
And you never talk about him.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my god. So Joe DeFilippo says he loves show and tell with Shakespeare and Gwendolyn. That should be the new series. That should be the new show. Just us going through our rooms like, oh, yeah. Over here I have this.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. I would do the heck out of that series. I have this pillow. It's a floofy pillow.
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot Shakespeare. I forgot a stream that I might do. I think that I'm going to live. I think I'm gonna do the Super Bowl. I'm gonna comment on the Super Bowl live watch comment on the Super Bowl watch party.
I was thinking of doing the same thing, except I don't actually care.
Oh no, I don't care either. I don't know how. It's got a ball in it, so like I only want the ones with pucks.
Yeah, exactly. David Moon, thank you so very much for sending me for buying me a coffee. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, David. I love you. I could say that because I just get the little indicators PayPal. I'm just like, oh,
that must be nice.
Yeah.
I also have a mouthpiece for baritone.
Or a trumpet, or
No, this one's a baritone.
baritone what?
Baritone horn or a euphonium.
Oh, all right.
Like a small
Euphonium.
tuba. Yeah.
All right, you were the very first person I've ever spoken with who has used the word euphonium in a sentence that was not quoting the Music Man.
Dude, did you miss the whole part where I said I taught middle school band?
Yeah, I tuned out.
This one's a euphonium. Trumpet ones are smaller. This one's a French horn, which I don't have. I don't have a euphonium. I have a tuba, but I don't have a euphonium.
Oh, so what is your preferred instrument then?
That's like a baby cow. My preferred instrument, I majored in flute.
You majored in flute. Do you ever play at the festivals?
No. I want to. I have a tin whistle and I work on it a little bit, but I don't really know. So I was a music education major because I can't play in front of people because I get too nervous.
Okay.
So
I wanted to play saxophone, but my parents never got me lessons.
I can teach you.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Because how weird. And here is the reason now, as a 40-year-old theoretical grown-up, that what part was the face? 40 or theoretical
grown-up?
Oh yeah, I know. I was surprised too. So here's the thing.
Hits you. Being gross up just like hits you in the face.
It's just like I no longer have a mortgage because we sold that house last year. But it's like I have car payments. What? I'm a responsible tax-paying citizen. What? Okay.
I have to make my own doctor's appointments and cut my own toenails.
Ha! I don't go to the doctor. Ha! So, because
I know.
Because that's a smart move. Oh, yeah. By the way, real quick, as a man, I'm going to say this just to the universe. Men, stop being idiots. Go to the freaking doctor. Don't man up. Just go to the freaking doctor. It's your PSA for the day, you morons.
Man up. So man up.
Man up. I'm gonna man up.
Man up. You got to man. Man up.
I want to play saxophone now as a grown-up, purely for the weird visual for people to have at pub sings at Renaissance fairs. So, like, so-and-so is playing the boron, another person has djembes, another person's playing guitar, whatever. There's flutes, there may be the occasional trumpet, and then Shakespeare comes out with a sax. And I just want to come out like any song is happening. Shakespeare, take it! And I just start doing Careless Whispers. For no reason.
See, what I'm seeing right now is that you don't even need to learn how to play the saxophone. You just need to have a saxophone. Then you just do that mouth noise, and no one's going to know the difference.
I will. You know what? I will go and pay an exorbitant amount of money to go get a saxophone purely for this gag that will hopefully pay itself off over the course of time. Keith,
and it doesn't have to work. And it doesn't have to work. But if the pads are bad, I can fix the pads for you too. So it's a thing. You could borrow you can't borrow my saxophone. I stole it from the middle school I taught at. I wasn't supposed to say that. Everyone take a drink or anything.
Take a drink of your drink. All right.
Yeah. Did you know, this is unrelated? So you know Reddit, right?
Yeah, I'm aware that it exists.
Okay.
It is a trash fire. I've gone on it 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have an account. I refuse. But there's like 3 subreddits that I go look at because whatever. But there's one someone sent me. There's a guy there's a Sasquatch playing a saxophone, and it's just live like every something night. He just plays the saxophone with all this smoke and out in the woods.
That's
and
amazing.
It's Sasquatch. I love Sasquatch.
Oh my God. John Lucas, thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, Gwendolyn, you need to come on the show all the time because this is the most amount of tips I've ever gotten.
Yay! Tips! Get some tips. Tip your local Shakespeare, which is him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So For Gwendolyn, buy Gwendolyn a drink. Go to coffee.com/The Gwendolyn Show or paypal.me/Gwendolyn Show. And if you want to buy your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare a drink, you can buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Or even become a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. Gwendolyn, do you have a Patreon yet?
No, I'm way too lazy to do that.
Oh my God. So, all right. So show and tell with Shakespeare and Gwendolyn, show and tell with Gwendolyn and Shakespeare, or just show and tell with Gwendolyn. You just have different friends coming in. That can be your Patreon show.
Yeah, and that's not like I want. Okay, so on my YouTube, I have a couple videos, and they're intimate fireside chats that aren't really near a fire with other performers. And they're awesome. I did one with Aaron Bonk, which is a mutual friend that we have, I'm pretty sure, and Seamus the Insulter and Paulo Garbanzo. So those are on my YouTube channel. And so I kind of want to do those live as a talk show. So that's another, but I don't have the stamina that Shakespeare has to stream freaking 5 to 7 days a week. I can do like once, and then I need to nap for 2 days.
That's why I do it in the mornings to get it out of the way.
That's a good idea. I know, like, I'm like, oh, I'm up and I have real clothes on and I could do stuff, or I won't do stuff. I'm going to go look at Reddit after this, but I won't do stuff, but I could.
Passport Sunday, Kathy Evans just let us know, is on Sundays at 7.
Yay, thank you, Kathy Evans.
Yeah, so there we go. Oh my God. Oh, Johnny Robert is John Lucas. Thank you. So thank you, Johnny Robert. He said, sent the tip, so thank you for that. But I'm gonna have to end this because I have a date in like 5 minutes with my wife. We're gonna go have some fika time. Like Swedish or Danish coffee break time. Yeah, FIKA. It's just nice. It's like cozy coffee break. Yeah.
Fika?
Yeah. Fika.
I think you made that word up.
No, FIKA.
No, you FIKA.
No, that's the thing.
No, you do. No, you do. I'm not gonna fika. I don't drink coffee. You go fika.
What have you been drinking the entire time?
Water.
Oh my God.
Certainly not wine.
If there's any coffee company out there that wants to sponsor Shakespeare's Coffee Break, you go right ahead, because I drink it out of a French press. Oh yeah.
Don't. That's. Don't drink all the coffee now. You gotta wait for fika.
No, I have more brewing downstairs. It's fine.
Your kidneys are gonna be mad.
So Gwendolyn, I'm just gonna tell everyone what's coming up over the next couple of days, if you don't mind. So one moment. Oh my gosh, we have Gwendolyn from the Gwendolyn Show. She is genuinely a delight. Oh my God, I am so very glad that she said yes to being on this show, because she is so freaking amazing that we just need to have her more often on here. So, oh my God. Is there anything else I got to do? Yeah, I actually, like I just said, I got to tell you all about upcoming events. So Gwendolyn was on today. Oh, hey, Gwendolyn. There she is again. Gwendolyn was on today for Shakespeare's Coffee Break. And then tomorrow, we're going to have Lorelei Sturm. She's a yogi and nutritionist. She is going to be on the show. We tried to have her on about a month and a half ago. That was a pre-recorded episode. But then my computer decided it didn't like having work to do. So I had to reset everything. So she's going to be on tomorrow. Of course, Murder at Cloudhaven is this Friday night. Please get your tickets at njrenfair.com. njrenfair.com. It is an interactive murder mystery. I will be Mayor Henry J. Finkel. And so you should join me for that. Also featuring cast members from Chaste Treasure, The Lords of Adventure, Palo Garbanzo is going to be on the show, and Roger Awesome of The Lords of Adventure is going to be there as Colt Derringer Lawman. Join us for that Friday night at 7 p.m. The Burns Night Supper with Digital Ren Fair is going to be this Saturday night. And I actually even have a special discount code. Ooh, yes, I do. You can use my special discount code. Where'd it go? All right. Professionally English. to save $3 off of your ticket, because I'm very English and I do it for a living. So yeah. So Burns Night Supper with Digital Run Fair, and that features, let's just show you everyone involved. We have Lady Prudence, the court composer. We have Haggis Ramper. We have the Langers Ball, and of course we have a professional Englishman. So what could possibly go wrong with that? It's going to be a wonderful, delightful time as put on by Digital Run Fair. A lot of pre-recorded music and brilliance, and also live bits hosted by me. It's going to be an absolute glorious and wonderful time. I do hope you join us for that. Tickets through Digital Run Fair's Facebook page. So go to facebook.com/Digital Run Fair, and they have a wonderful event page for that. Tickets are only $10 for the entire family to gather around, but use my promo code Professionally English to save $3 off of that. And then what else do we have going on? Of course, Shakespeare's Coffee Break, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday mornings at 10:35. Laura Lystrom is our guest tomorrow. And that is about all she wrote for those slides right there. And there's the Gwendolyn right there. Oh, my God. Also, Thursday morning, we're writing sonnets with Shakespeare. And that's you, the audience, and me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, writing sonnets together. And I do hope you join us for that. It's going to be a spectacular good time. We've written 4 sonnets together so far. The Ode to Coffee from this other day was just great. And of course, Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hours on Fridays at 5:35. And Shakespeare Reviews, the movie review show I do with Andrew McKee, is at 10:35 in the morning. So that's basically all she writ. I'm having a wonderful time here. Are you having a good time, Gwendolyn?
I'm having such the good time.
Terrific. Thank you so very much for being on. Friends, go throw some shekels towards Gwendolyn. Go to coffee.com/The Gwendolyn Show. Throw some shekels at me, coffee.com/Shakespeare. Until tomorrow with Laura Lystrom, I love you, you love me. There's mutual glorious affection. Bye-bye, Seattle. Keep it classy.